Gosh, I had a good good topic here about why women, they have this natural, they can't help it, this desire to it's an inborn tendency to try to control men. Not all women, but many, most maybe, at least at the beginning when they're younger. It's a God-given instinct. They can't help it. Just like when I made the video about how guys, God put the software program in men to be attracted to women, like to have this strong attraction to women. Most there's some other situations, but for the most part, they've also put a strong program in women to seek security. Okay, and to get secure because they have children, and if God didn't put that strong instinct in them to take care of the children and to provide a nice home and everything for them, this planet wouldn't exist. I mean, you see it in animals. The mother is just full on with taking care of the baby. Where did that come from? It's the software program in this virtual reality matrix that we're in. It has to be like that for this thing to run, for this show to run. So then God had to put a strong software program into men to be attracted to women. Otherwise, they just probably wouldn't want to sign up for all that. We'd just be like, well, life's easier. I'm gonna just go do whatever I want and enjoy myself, and I'm not gonna get involved. Like, why would I? Maybe that would happen, or maybe the whole life it'd be like just hypothesizing, speculating now. Maybe everything would just be such high level that this is the thing. See, if both the man and the woman are aware that these are software programs, there's some space between like you and the software program. So you're like, oh yeah, the woman's like, the software program's activated, like like I want you to do certain things because I have an agenda on what I think security is going to look like, and so I have these expectations that I get a little frustrated if you don't fulfill them. And the guy's like, yeah, I know, and I just can't help it. I'm just attracted to you no matter what, though. Like, it's like that. But since they could laugh about it and there would be space, there wouldn't be so much identity with these software programs. Therefore, they would get along better and kind of laugh at it. That's what would happen also. I think that's what happens in, you can say, the golden age. That'll probably happen another 6,000 years from now. But that won't last. It gets boring. Everybody kind of yawns at each other. It's like, we see everything, So then the what do you call it when you go down? The regression or digression starts, and then the cycle, we start to lose consciousness. Golden age, we have almost full consciousness. Dark age, like time of Jesus' time, everybody was super unconscious. So there's this cycle. They say it's every 26,000 years to go through the full cycle. You work your way up from dark age to technological age. That's what we're in now. To silver age. That's when we can manipulate with life force. And I think that's when they made the pyramids. And then we get to golden age, where it's like 85% of people are self-realized. And then it starts to go back down the other way. Anyway, there's a little, sometimes I got to talk about other stuff because it relates. All right, I wrote some things down because it's kind of a big topic here. I don't know how it's going to do on YouTube because this is more of a broad kind of collective topic. And usually when I make these, the algorithm doesn't promote me. It just wants me to make semen retention all the time, But let's see what happens, We got to experiment. And I'm not attached to like, oh, how many views did I get? Can't read my handwriting. Deeper instead of but trust, and instead of I don't know what I'm saying here. Never respect a man. They can control. They resent. You see, the dichotomy with the woman is this. This causes. This is why we have to realize our true self. You can say consciousness. I talk about that on the spiritual channel that I have. It's in the link in the description box. Because otherwise we believe all these instincts we have and our thoughts and feelings, like we believe it. We take it to be who we are. And so the problem with this is a big thing. I'm going to share this now. The woman, she has this need, this deep desire to kind of control the man. So if she attracts a man like that, some passive guy who's maybe insecure, feeling lonely, and now he has a woman, it's like those guys, there's words for them in the other video, simps and all this stuff. This guy won't leave. You see, in the woman on a superficial ego mind level of instinct, she likes that. She can control him. Give me all your money. Okay. I'm gonna bring another guy home. Don't say nothing. Okay. I'm being a little exaggerating, but you get my point. See, now she likes the fact that there's a false sense of security. Because he's not going to leave, no matter what. But she resents him at the same time. A woman can't love somebody like that. She can only love you can say, a man who knows himself, who's not going to put up with that stuff. And when the man senses she's kind of acting childish with her little needs and expectations and all that, he just won't stand. He'll just call her out. He's like, stop doing that, just chill. And if she keeps doing it, he'll leave. So see, that's the dichotomy. A woman in her heart wants that man. But the program, the desire for security is so strong, a lot of times it trumps this deeper a deeper love that will actually satisfy her. So that's the thing. And so that's why a lot of women, they're living in turmoil, inside. They have this inner turmoil. And because, God, what was I going to say? Did I write? I remember. I don't have any interest, see, in that, in the personal, like, female anymore. I've been there and done that. See, you got to taste it though. That's the other thing. Like, is what I'm sharing even helpful for the average guy who hasn't really experienced this yet? It's somehow helpful, I think, because it's like a seed maybe that's in there. So then if you're in that situation, maybe you can get out of it faster. I experienced that in my 20s. I was like 20, I think, exactly 20. And I had a girl, that was my first one that I really like. We were like best friends, lovers, it was just awesome. I was like, whoa, I didn't think that was possible. It was like meeting myself in a female form. We got along so good. That happened 3 times. I'm lucky. So but it ended like, she had some issues, right? I did too, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have attracted to her. But after some months, see, first month's cool, everything's pure. See, the first month demonstrates how it should be. It's like children, like when you meet preteen, like when I was 7 or 8 and I would play with a girl outside. We were in Michigan in the snow and we're riding the sled and throwing snowballs at each other. That was pure. I'm not working her, I'm not edging, I'm not even, that sexual instinct's not even activated, neither in her. And it was very pure. So see, that's kind of like how it is the first month when we meet somebody. It's just super cool. We enjoy our energy. We're attracted to that. Then after that, all those expectations start coming up, those inordinate needs and insecurities, and then the drama starts, right? So I had to experience that. That's what happened when I met this you can call her a soulmate. When I was 20, there's more than one soulmate, by the way, so don't trip. Like, oh, I had my soulmate, now she's gone. There's different levels of soulmates. You can, meet a soulmate that's perfect, but you got to go through the ranking. You got to go through the things to meet each relationship's going to prepare you for the next, and the next will be better if you have a spiritual practice and your evolution's accelerating. You'll meet good ones. Keep better. You get excited when a breakup happens. Like, oh man, I'm going to get a good one next time. This high level way of looking at it. So this girl, her control stuff really came out at the end, and man, I was, how like you're walking on eggshells, like, oh man, I don't want, that's how I was doing. I was like, because I was convinced she was right. She was like 34, I was 20, so, and I knew I had issues and problems, so I'm like, yeah, why did I say that? I shouldn't have said what I said, because it makes her feel bad. Well, I could have, any little thing, anything would make her feel bad, right? Because that sickness activated. When you get to that point in a relationship, you need to leave, okay? But maybe you need to experience the hell that comes from that for a while, because that's what happened. And then we were at a therapist, and she got in her mind that me and the therapist were teaming up on her or something. This is what can happen. The thinking can get so twisted. And then she walked out, and then I left, and I'm like, no, really, like, it's not like that. I didn't realize, like, you can't talk to them when they're in that state. You just got to leave. But I just kept trying. No, please, like, because I loved her, man. Like I hadn't met a woman or had a relationship that was so intoxicating. So I couldn't leave. I was super addicted. There was a fellowship, Sex Love Addicts Anonymous, 12-step program. And it's actually mostly women, but it's more about love addiction and emotional addiction and all that. That program helped me. That's ironically where I met her, though. You don't want to date people or be with people in that program, ironically. Anyway, so at some point it just ended, and I went through, almost a year of it just sucked, just super heavy, just loss, abandonment, emotional turmoil, etc. But I transcended it, because I didn't go get high or get drunk or go get another relationship to try to escape the feelings. I sat with it. And so it took a bit, and it was painful, but then I transcended it. And I didn't have to ever repeat that again. You see, this is the good part. And so as I was started to say, I was a bird. As I started to say before, I'm deep in the jungle. No. As I started to say before, I'm not interested. I've had a few good ones, and it's not that you're not going to experience pain when it ends, but it's manageable. And you realize, okay, I've been here before, it's fine, it's okay, and you're cool. But at some point, you get as you realize your universal self, you can say, beyond the level of this human self and all of its little software programs, the matrix self. As you realize your universal self, the self that survives when the body dies, as that's truly realized, not just an intellectual belief or idea, then you're not interested anymore either in other people's personal human self. It's just not possible. Now, I'm super attracted to and revere, you can say, the collective female spirit that God created, and then that's pure. From there, it becomes more personal, you see. The conscious, the female, before the female aspect or energy or archetype put on got the mind, and then the emotional body, and then the physical body, and then you get all the issues. Before all that, man, it's super nice. It's like God's tender side. It's sweet. That's why we're attracted to them. So I focus on that. I'm not interested in the personal stuff and what they want, and all. I'm not interested in that in anybody. I'm not interested in my own self. People ask me, like, they want me to talk about my life and what are you doing and where have you traveled, and I don't care. I'm not interested. I just like being. I like connecting. Let's talk about something real, like we're doing. I feel this is real. Let's reveal the software programs that we've incarnated into, and then let's talk about how it feels to realize that we're consciousness. I like that. That never gets boring and old, but that's on my spiritual channel if you're interested in that. All right, this was an experiment making this video. Let's see how it goes. Have a good day.